Today we are making delicious cake bars. This is one of the easiest things you could put together using a cake mix, pie filling, and Cool Whip. Now one, we put cream cheese in, so it's like a pineapple coconut cheesecake. Don't that sound good? Let's get started, and remember, this is super easy. Anybody can do it.
Sit right back, the time is now. Tammy's gonna show you how to cook it up like Mama used to do. Well, she makes it easy. She shows you tricks before too long and all real quick. And the all-star of the kitchen will be you.
Okay, we're gonna make a pineapple one, so we're gonna open a can of pineapple and we're gonna drain it. For the strawberries, you just need to wash them and dry them really good. And I'm going to take the leaves off the top with this little core tool. And we're just going to slice them. Today, we're making 3-bar cakes. So I'm going to turn it this direction. And I've made boards for the 3-bar cakes to go on with parchment. Now, if you did this at home and you made a large, long one, you could go to the Dollar Tree and they have these for $1.25. Okay, so just remember that a sheet cake is going to make 3 of these size bar cakes, and you'll want to do them all the same flavor if you don't want to waste any of your ingredients. Now, if you do a long bar cake, you need to make 2 of them. I would not have more than 2 layers on your bar cake, or you can see how this is seeping out. It might be pretty hard to put together and stay together if you make it too tall. All right, and you could put the long bar cake on this and serve it, and it'd be pretty. And of course, we've got lots of ingredients today, but if you made the full cake as a bar cake, then you would use most of your filling in your cake instead of wasting it like I'm going to do today. But I'm doing that to show you the different kinds of bar cakes you can make. And I'm only going to show slicing one. All right, when you're slicing a cake in half, you want to keep an eye where your knife is to the half. See that? And as you turn the cake, you want to go ahead and try to go down the middle on every side instead of just running the knife through there quickly. And that way you're going to get a better slice of half the cake, because now you've got a guide and you can just finish it off. And there we have the 2 layers. Okay, now I have my 3 bars. I actually tried to swap these back and forth to make sure that they're about the same height. And now what you're going to do, because you want it to be pretty and this cake is going to be seen from the side, is you're going to trim off the ends of the cakes that have brown pieces before you put your cake together, just to make it pretty, okay? And so you're going to do this to all of your pieces of your bar so that you have a nice white edge for when you put your cake together. Now you'll see we had some extra pieces, and the great part about making cake is when you trim it, you can get you a snack as you go along. Mama always did. All right, we're going to do our strawberry bar first. So you're going to have some strawberry pie filling, and you're going to put it on top of your cake. And you want to, oh, it smells so good. You want to be careful and not to put too much on there. But now you're not going to ice the sides of these because they're bar cakes. And we are going to use some fresh fruit on this layer as well. And remember, this would be so much simpler if you're just making one. We're gonna lay some strawberries, some fresh strawberries on the top of our filling. And I've kind of got some falling off the side here, so I'm just gonna take my spatula and try to push that in there as much as I can. And you're gonna do all sides that way. And now you're just gonna place the top layer like so. Whew. That looks higher on that side, so we're gonna turn it around to make it look a little bit straighter. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna put Cool Whip on the top. Just go around the edge of the cake like so. And then you can take your little spatula and you can swirl the top and make it pretty. Make sure you got plenty of Cool Whip on there so that you can make it pretty. And you can even make it look more even with your Cool Whip. Like this side looks a little short, so we'll build it up with the Cool Whip. Nobody will mind. Now, if you want to do homemade whipping cream, of course you can. Now this one we're gonna do a little more special. We're gonna put in some cream cheese and mix it into the filling. Now, if you're doing a whole bar cake, I would use a complete 8-ounce bar of cream cheese in your pie filling. But because I'm making smaller ones individual, I'm using 3 ounces of softened cream cheese, and I'm gonna add a little bit of filling, enough that I think will fill the center of my cake. About a 1/3 cup of pineapple filling. And we're gonna mix this up. Okay, so for our pineapple layer, we're gonna use this cream cheese filling. That's really good. So if you want it to be really rich and really show off, you can put this extra step in there. Most everybody likes cream cheese, and then it's almost like a cheesecake bar. So we'll call this one a cheesecake bar because that's exactly what it tastes like. And now you're gonna take your pineapple. Now I cut these into tidbit size. So if you buy the pineapple, buy pineapple tidbits for this cake. All right, you need to save enough for the top, and then we're gonna cover it and put our Cool Whip on the top. And I'm only gonna put coconut on the top of this one. And now we're just gonna make this fluffy on the top. Add our pineapples. And some coconut. Just some flaked, sweetened coconut. Maybe I should have put the pineapples. And put a lot on there so that it's good. If you're gonna add a little coconut, you want it to taste like coconut, right? All right, let's put a few more tidbits on the top. And there you have it. And you can see this is a tall layer cake. And it's not quite as pretty on the side. So if you want to take some Cool Whip to make it look more complete. Beautiful pineapple bar cake. That's that one. It's a little more spruced up. And now for the last but not least, the beautiful blueberry. Now, if you wanted to do this for 4th of July, you could do just the red, white, and blue, and you could actually do half strawberry. You could do 1 bar blueberry and 1 bar strawberry, and then you would have the red, white, and blue on the table. Boy, this is thick. Got lots of blueberries in it. If you want to know, this is actually Winn-Dixie's brand, And I'm impressed with the amount of blueberries that's in here. And now we're gonna throw a few fresh ones on there. Put the top on it. Lord, how did I do this? I took it off of my plate.
You're gonna have to get a spatula. That's cool. Okay.
I've lost my mind, y'all. I took my cake off the board like a ding dong. But anyway, don't do that. Don't be like me and do that. Okay, now we're gonna put our Cool Whip on the top. Make our top pretty. Just take your spatula and clean up the edges as you go. And now we're gonna put our blueberries on the top. I'm gonna lay them all down for y'all. We're just gonna try them all. Now remember, I cut these while they're still really fresh. You're gonna refrigerate these so that when you cut them, they're really easy to slice. I probably am gonna love all of them. They look good, don't they, y'all? My mother would have loved something like this. Okay, strawberry first. Delicious. Now the pineapple with cream cheese. I think I'll taste it last because I don't want the cream cheese to overpower my blueberry. Let's try the blueberry. So good. And now the pineapple. I want to make sure and get some coconut with it. The cream cheese puts it over the top, y'all. If y'all make these bars, if you like cream cheese and you like cheesecake, I would put the cream cheese in the filling. If you want it to taste more like a strawberry shortcake, fresh, light, something like for a summer day, I would just use the filling and not use the cream cheese. All right? But now the cream cheese makes it a lot richer. It is just delicious. I know you're gonna enjoy making these. It's a lot of fun, super easy, and I'm gonna tell you, everybody will be excited when they see it on the table, and they'll be even more excited when they give it a taste. Y'all have a blessed day. We thank y'all so much for watching Collard Valley Cooks, where we cook like Mama did. Bye, y'all. We love ya.
Cooking time, it's over now. Tammy, she just showed you how to cook it up like Mama used to do. So go on